Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became their great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
What you gonna give me? Hello everyone, Rukas here, back for the first ever Let's Play on this channel, Super Mario Galaxy, my favourite game of all time. So this game is a Mario game of course, and it is a 3D platformer based around planets in space. So you go around planets, you spin attack stuff. We can't do the spin attack yet, but we will be eventually doing it. Yeah, I'll explain further once we get to it, but right now I can't really explain how the game works because we're like not in that part. But yeah, this game also has a more of a story focused compared to other Mario games, with it being a bit more serious. Not too serious, there isn't too much story, but it's enough to make it a bit interesting. There's also a little lack of Peach in this game, compared to like other Mario games. There is still Peach, of course, but less of her compared to other Mario games. We have another character who replaces Peach in some way, which we'll get onto in a bit. Bowser is here, and he's pissed off. He's destroyed the entire kingdom. Now Bowser is a bit crazy in this game. He's kind of pissed off in this game. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. Wahaha. The festival's over, and he goes apeshit. Now, something I don't really understand is there's a UFO in this game, but you only see it in this one part of the game. You don't actually see it in any other part of the game. It's kind of like they bring this big new addition, and you think it's going to play a big part, like it's going to be like the evil mastermind behind this whole thing, but like they don't really talk about it much after this part. Bowser's still the main villain in this game, so there's nothing really big changes in terms of like the structure or whatever. But yeah, let's just go over to the castle to try and rescue Peach, and let's see what happens now. What the fuck? It's Independence Day. I really don't see how a few chains would lift up an entire castle. It would just, like, fall in on itself. Especially when it's, like, connected to, like, the bottom of the thing. Because they only made a hole. They only made a circle hole. They didn't actually, like, go inwards. So it just wouldn't work whatsoever. Now we're in space, and we can still breathe for some reason. Here is the Kamek. So long, enjoy your flight. Unfortunately, we can't jump in this part. If we could be able to dodge it. But nope. And now Mario is dead. And we need another hero to help us. But who will that hero be? Here we are. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. Okay. Let's play hide and seek. If you can catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. Okay, so in order to find them, I have to go to these secret holes, and here is one of the holes. Actually, that is not one of them, but there is another one that looks like that. So for Luigi, the way you play, it's kind of like, it's a bit harder than Mario to play as Luigi. And in order to do it, you have to, what am I talking about? Basically, so like, he runs like a bit faster and he slows down a bit slower, faster, I mean. He's kind of like he's on ice, kind of. He also like jumps higher sometimes. Not all the time, apparently. Yeah, so basically you have to just catch these bunnies and in order to get to the next part, and then once you get to the next part, you are able to get the spin attack. But we're just catching the bunnies right now. Luigi's arm is a bit weird there for some reason. And then he tells you like hints and stuff. Like, because he said he was in the grass, the next one is going to be in the grass, and then before that he said he was like in the cave or something. You can actually throw star bits at them, which like slows them down, but I can't actually get to fucking do it, so I'm not doing that. So I was deciding on whether to use Mario or Luigi for this Let's Play, but I decided to go Luigi because it's a bit more interesting and I usually play as Mario, so... Obviously, you have to beat the game once to get Luigi unlocked. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. I don't understand, is he caring for us or are we caring for the Luma? I don't know. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. Now we have the spin attack, which is the main mode of movement in this game, I guess. I guess the jump button is really, but this is the most, this is like the featured move. In the Wii version, you just shake the remote, but in the Switch version, you press the Y button to shake it, which is kind of easier, but, you know. I think the Wii version is better overall, which is why I'm playing on the Wii version. I have some bad news, though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but the meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall in a black hole. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a big black hole. The first thing you do is get the star chips to unlock the meteor thingy comment. which will send you to the next planet. There are usually 5 per area. And this one was inside a crystal glass thing. And then you just shake the Wii Remote to travel to the next area. Now this guy is inside this trapped thing. Get me out of here! One of the enemies should have the key. You can shake to spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. So yeah, for some reason these Goombas are like a weird grey colour, like a brownish colour. But then on the other Goombas, these ones over here are like... I can't believe I run into him. These are like normal colour, like from other games. But that is the right one. So I don't know if they're like fake Goombas or are they just like weird like foreign Goombas. But yeah, it's weird. So in this game, unlike Mario 64 and Sunshine, you actually have only like 3 life bar. Which is kind of like a more streamlined one because in the other games, like you lose more than 1 health point. But in this one, you just like lose just 1 for each time you get hit. So it balances it out, really. And we need to go to the other side of the place to get to the pipe, and then this guy is going to be here. Hurry, down here! This guy is going to be here telling us what to do. We've been waiting for you. That's a grand star. We have to save it. They're using the grand star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the grand star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Yeah, so they talk about how it's like a terrible machine, but they don't actually say what it's doing and why it's there to begin with. So, like, that is one thing I have to say, one problem I have with this game, is they talk about this story, but they don't actually elaborate on what it is that it's doing or anything. But on the other hand, it kind of, like, streamlines it and makes it, like, just focuses on the gameplay, which is better than having a nonsensical story. So, like, instead of having a really complicated story, they just, like, make it as simple as possible, which is okay, I guess. So I wouldn't, like, say it's a proper big complaint, but it is something to note. But yeah, here's the first star, which is a grand star, which is like the big star you get. Kind of like the mega moons in Odyssey. They don't really have anything like that in Sunshine. They have like the keys in Mario 64 though. But yeah, this will power the first area in the Comet Observatory, which is the hub world for this game. And it's probably my favourite hub world in any Mario game. People like the Isle Delfino a lot, but I think this one is a bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know, it's just like... I think smaller is better, because Isle Delfino is just too big for its own good. It's not bad, but it's just like, just very big. Okay, the first star. We've got 23 star bits. I discovered a new galaxy. Here. But now we will talk to Rosalina again. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star. But at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. I'm not going to do that voice. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years. But we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. I don't know which planet they're talking about, but okay. Let me just say this planet, but what planet are they talking about? We've been on many planets. I guess, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe the planet we were just on a second ago, but that was multiple planets, so I don't know. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source to power stars, yes. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars, and they discovered the power to cross the universe. Wow.
Please.
I have a request. The observatory uses power stars to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there is a chance we can use our favorite remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But only one is working now, powered by the power star you just restored. It's this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps you could pursue the thieves who ran after the power stars. Cool. Now, do I want to save? Yeah, I guess so. So they say it's a observatory. They project things, but it's like, it's not really projection if they're literally throwing you to another galaxy. He will turn into a thingy. Now, I don't know if they can turn back into normal Lumas or if they're like that forever. Because if they're like that forever, that's basically them dying. I think it's like assumed that they die there. Like that's how they die. They turn into like the weird thingies. But maybe they can turn back. I don't know. Evil energy readings are off the charts. Oh no. Now this is the first galaxy, Good Egg Galaxy. Okay, so the first level is Good Egg Galaxy, and the subtitle is Dino Piranha, which is kind of a simple name, but you know, whatever. Anyway, this first level is really good, but you know, all the levels are really good, so it doesn't really say much. The first boss is also in this level, which is obviously the Dino Piranha. Nice stars. You can tell that this level is very near the Mushroom Kingdom, as you can see that below. This is also one of the few tracks composed by Koji Kondo, who didn't really have much of a role in this game, as much as other Mario games. Mihito Yokata was the main composer of this game, and he did a fucking amazing job, I'm gonna be real. Now, there's many ways you can go to in this level. This is one of them. It's kind of a pointless one, though, because you only go, like, down here, like 2 minutes away, 2 seconds away, more like. In here there's a block, which you can get star bits from. Very nice. And if you do this, you can get up here, barely, and you can go down here and you go to a secret hideout. Now, this secret hideout contains a big question mark. What is the question, though? It's a minigame. While we're doing this, I'm going to show you how you can hit that and you get a coin. Which... my god, I'm doing terribly at this. I'll do better next time. Yeah, I did it, okay. But yeah, the coins, they give you health, which are usually good for bosses, but I'm gonna be real, the game is not exactly that hard, so you don't really need them. And you also get these extra ones, these extra, like, heart thingies that you can get before bosses, which are also very easy to get. So I don't think you'll be losing much health. Now for this, there are 2 ways to get up here. There is the Luma, which you can talk to, which will make star beams, or you can do this and get that, which is a lot more fun, I think. But you know, you can do whatever you want. That's the freedom, you know. Now, what does this guy say? If you get hurt, grab a coin to patch yourself up. We already know that. Now, you get these things. We already talked about these earlier, but if you do this, you get this. But these guys, you can spin attack and not get hit if you don't suck dick. But you can do that, and you get some star bits. Now, the star bits in this game, ow, are kind of needed. You need a lot of them to get to extra bonus content to complete the game, and it's kind of tedious to get all of them, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, you can like, there are certain levels you can go to get extra ones, to get a lot in a short amount of time. But the other problem is you can't just go into a level, get a load, and then go out. You have to actually like beat the entire level in order to collect these star bits, which can be a pain, but I don't mind it too much. Especially since some of the levels aren't exactly that long. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yeah, most of the ways you can kill this game is just by spinning. Now for this area there are two ways you can go. You can go down this pipe and you can get to an extra secret area. But I'm going to be going the main way, which is over here. You can also do this and get the entire skip a load. Ow. There you can do that. Hit the balloon and you kill him. You can also jump on his head sometimes, but it's kind of harder to do that. Now this guy you hit and you get more star bits. Now you get a lot of star bits, but you also need a lot as well, so... In fact, there's one thing that costs like 1,600, which is a lot, so... Well, at least it's a lot to me, so yeah. But yeah, you'll spend a lot of time getting star bits in this game. Now let's spin to the boss. And there's also ways to get star bits while you're gliding in the air like this. Almost didn't get that. Now this is the first boss, Dino Piranha. And to do it, you have to hit his tail and then he gets angry. And he also gives you star bits. Everything gives you star bits. And those flea thingies, they also give you a coin if you hit star bits with them. But you know, there's enough damn coins everywhere here that you don't really need them. In fact, there's one here, so I'll just get that. This guy is not exactly hard to beat. And he is the first boss, so of course. And he's dead. No blood though. Now let's spend a couple seconds hearing this amazing song. Very peaceful song. Nice furry grass. Some more star bits. Okay, let's get the star. That is the first main star done. You got a star! Okay, so for the other path, you have to go over here, and then in this pipe. And then it leads you to a completely new area, which has a load of flip switches. Now, these are the same flip switches we saw in the first level, but these are a lot smaller in scope. So if you just like... Ow, why did I do that? If you just like hit them in sections, well obviously this one is a bit longer. But once you step on them, they automatically turn off, so you have to like step on them in order, kinda. But anyway, that's the end of it. It's pretty short, but it kinda gives you a bit of a shortcut, kinda. Not really though. But anyway, back to where we were before. Those stars are star bits. To Lumers, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Wii Remote at the screen and point your thingy at them to pick them up. Once you have them, shoot them by aiming B and pressing B, whatever the hell. So here you get some extra star bits. But then you have to give them to him anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this level. You can also shoot them at enemies and feed them to hungry lumas. Either way, I'm sure star bits will be a help on your adventure. The hungry lumas are what I was talking about earlier, with how much star bits you need. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, I think. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and if you want to see more, please hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time on Let's Play Super Mario Luigi Galaxy. Not Super Mario Galaxy, Super Luigi Galaxy. Hooray! Mario is not here, he's dead, and I have to finish the job.